welcome back to my channel. For those that are new, please don't forget to like my video, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to click the little bell so you can get notification of when I post, which will be every Wednesday. I always post on Wednesdays. So today's video, from you can see from the title, it's gonna be a little inside story about my ectopic pregnancy journey. Yes, I said that right. So let's just get into the video. This is not going to be a long video. It's just going to be something that happened to me back in 2021. Today's date is January 4th, and by the time you see this video, it will be on January 5th. Okay, so for those who don't know me, once again, my name is Reecie. Welcome back to my channel. Alright, so let me think. Back in 2019, no, I'm sorry, back in 2020, me and Bibi, we decided that we wanted to take my birth control out. I did have an IUD. I had it back when I was in New York, before I moved here in Baltimore, Maryland. I had the IUD in, and me and Bibi said, okay, we're gonna take it out when I hit 24. I hit 24. We wanted to take it out around August of 2021, right? So 2020, you know, Christmas was here. We was fine. We did the deeds on Christmas Day. So 2021 came. Every year, me and Bibi try to go away for his birthday. You know, we try to travel the world. We try to go away. So 2020, we did not go anywhere. We stayed because of Corona. It hit so bad. And 2021, we went to Jamaica, my homeland. So go back to Jamaica. I know my accent is tripping in and out. But we went back to Jamaica. You know, we had a lot of fun. This was between January 9th, I think. I can't remember. It's between the 9th or the 16th. I can't remember. But we had mad fun. Me and Bibi did everything while we was in Jamaica. We was drinking, we was smoking, we was partying like crazy. We had mad fun. So that was 2021. That was January, right? So then fast forward, we came back to the States. I went back to work. But when I came back, the way how my period is set up is one day I will see, 1 month I will see my period, the next month I won't see my period. And my body has always been like that. There's nothing wrong with me. I just have irregular period. Always had it since I started my period. And I was invited to a wedding for 2021, right? I had tried on my dress for the wedding back in 2020. My dress fit. This is right before I went to Jamaica. My dress was banging on me. Ass was poking out, you know, titties was up there. You know, I'm a plus size girl, as y'all can see. I'm a plus size girl, but I was still looking good in my dress when I first tried it on back in 2020. 2021 came. I came back from Jamaica. I'm like, okay, well, let me try my dress again, just to see what I could alter and what I could fix. Dress wasn't fitting me. I was like, damn, I can't put on that many weight so fast. So I just said, all right, you know what? I'm gonna go on the diet. I'm gonna try to insert the video in the video where I went to the gym. Went to the gym. I'm sitting here talking about, yeah, progress. I'm about to lose 20 pounds, or at least 10 pounds, between 10 to 20 pounds. I'm like, yeah, the wedding was not all the way until like June. So I had more than enough time. This was from January, right? So my birthday is in March. And me and my two friends at the time, we decided to go away. We had been decided, but it was a girls trip. It didn't go how we planned. Plans got changed. It was just me and my 2 other friends, but we still had mad fun, right? I don't even know if I have any videos of me drinking on my birthday. I don't know, but I try to find some and I try to insert it in the video. If I don't, that means I didn't have any. But we had mad fun on my birthday. So I didn't see my period for January. I didn't see my period for February. I see my period for March, right? But it came like after my birthday. So my birthday is March 6th. We went away March 4th and we came back March 7th, right? And I was drinking, I was having mad fun, I was fine. I would insert pictures and I would let you guys see my body on my birthday. I gained weight, but it wasn't like crazy baby weight. It was just regular weight. So let's continue. I'm sorry, I had a brain fart. So after my birthday, I went right back to work, right? For some reason, I kept on sleeping non-stop. But at that time, I was like, my body is tired because I worked so much. I worked so much last year. Like, my body was really tired. So I was like, okay, my body is tired and I'm not getting enough rest while I'm at home because I still have to do my home chores and stuff like that. So I was just thinking that I was just really tired. Then March 27th came, right? So I was peeing a lot. I was sleeping a lot. But remind you, I have the IUD in. So I'm not thinking like, yeah, I could get pregnant. So everyone was like, are you sure you're not pregnant? I'm like, I am not pregnant. Like, how can I get pregnant when I have the IUD? And like, I am not pregnant. They're like, yes, you are. I was like, no, I'm not. Remind you, I was partying in January. I had my Valentine's Day. I was still partying in Valentine's Day. My birthday came. I was still partying in March for my birthday. March 27th came, right? And how I knew something was wrong is after my birthday or whatever, I think it was like a week after, I started feeling pain. But I thought it was period cramps. You get what I'm saying? So I thought it was period cramps. I was like, no, there's nothing wrong with me. So I just went through the pain. Like, I'm not a female who can take pain really good, but I just went through that pain, okay? March 27th came. I know y'all keep on saying, why she keep on saying March 27th, but this is the date. March 27th came, and it's my cousin's birthday. It's her birthday and my son's birthday on March 27th. And we went out for her son's birthday on the Friday, which is March 26th, right? We went out on the Friday, which is March 26th. And when we went out, for some reason, I couldn't eat. Like, I couldn't eat my food because my ass was killing me so badly. I couldn't sit down. I'm like, oh my God, like my butt hurt. And I don't know why my butt was hurting so bad, but my butt was really hurting. So, you know, I took my food or whatever, went home, went to bed. I'm a female who loves to sleep, but around that time I should have knew something was wrong because I was sleeping so much, right? So this Saturday came down, and my cousin was going out with her then husband, and I went to go pick up my godson from her house. But for some reason, I was so hungry on that Saturday. I left work and I went to Popeyes. And I remember everything I ordered. And I had so much patience back then. I don't have patience at all. I can't wait for nothing. But on that day, I'm sorry guys. I'm so sorry. On that day, I was waiting for my food. I stood in the line for 1 hour. 1 hour waiting for my food. So I ordered a chicken sandwich, a large fry, a large fan of strawberry drink, 3 peas, and some beans. Right, where my house is 30 minutes away from my job, so usually it takes me like 45 minutes to get home. But this day I got home within the 45 minutes, and by the time I got home, all the food was gone. The only thing that was left in the box was the biscuits, because I don't eat Popeye's biscuits because they dry as shit. It was just the biscuits. I ate everything off within the 45 minutes. And when I got to my cousin's house, I fell asleep. Like, I just knocked out. So my godson was like, Cheyenne, wake up. It's time for us to go to your house or whatever. And I was like, okay, well, give me a little 10 more minutes. 10 minutes, I still was sleeping. So I finally got up and I went home. When I went home, I just took my clothes off and went straight in the bed because I was so tired. Okay, so Sunday came now. I made some breakfast for my godson, and I made some breakfast for baby, and then I started cooking dinner. While I was cooking dinner, I kept on feeling this pain, and I'm like, I don't know what's wrong. Like, something is really, really wrong. So after I finished cooking dinner, whatever, I went to the bathroom and I was peeing. But it was just this little slimy stuff that was coming out. I was like, okay, well, this is weird. And then I felt the pain again. It felt like contraction pain. So at that moment, I called my mom. I ain't even called baby. Baby was in the room. I called my mom. I was like, Mom, what does it mean when you feel like you're having contractions in your ass? She was like, you need to go to the doctor. I was like, why? She was like, you have insurance. Go to the doctor. I was like, I ain't going to no damn doctor. Because at the time, I was like, I don't got no time for that. I had work the next day. Baby had work the next day. I went back in the living room. I was sitting down, but I'm telling you, the pain that I was feeling, I could not hold it anymore. I was trying to sit down and I fell to the floor because the pain was so bad. Like, my ass was killing me. My stomach was killing me. I felt like I was about to faint. I was getting weak. Like, my legs kept on getting numb. Like, I couldn't feel my legs. So I screamed out, baby. And then he came, he's like, what's wrong? I was like, baby, you gotta take me to the doctor because I don't feel good or whatever. So I'm not the type of employee who calls out. I don't call out for nothing at all. But this day, I texted my boss. I was like, hey, I am not gonna be able to make it to work the next day because I am in a hospital. Like, I'm feeling these pains. I am in a hospital. So then now, I text my ASM at the time. I was like, hey, you know, you're gonna have to open for me tomorrow because I won't be able to open. I'm not going to be able to come to work, you know, da da da. He said, okay, good, whatever. When I got to the hospital, when I got to Sinai Hospital, I was in the waiting room from 8 o'clock Sunday night until 1 o'clock Monday morning. They did not check me in until 1 o'clock Monday morning. When they checked me in, I was like, you know, my boyfriend is downstairs. Can he come upstairs? They're like, no, he can't come upstairs. Da, da, da. I was like, okay, well, let me tell him to go home because he has work in 2 hours. So let me tell him to go home. So I called. I was like, hey, babe, go home, whatever. I was still feeling the pain. The pain was so bad while I was in the waiting room. I could not sit down. I was crying, and I'm not a female who cry, but I was crying so much. I felt like I was about to die that day. My legs were so numb. I could not feel them, and I kept on trying to beat them up. I was like, babe, I cannot feel my legs. I felt like I was about to die, right? So when they finally see me, whatever, they gave me some Tylenol, and when I went to the bathroom, I see some blood, and I said to my nurse at the time, I was like, hey, you know, I'm bleeding a little bit, like, I don't know what's going on. She gave me a pad to put on. So I went to bed, I fell asleep. I woke up around like 5 something. My boyfriend had said, hey, you know, babe, I'm at work, let me know what's going on or whatever. So when I woke up at 5 something, my nurse was like, go pee in this cup. So I went, I was like, okay, I'm going to pee in the cup. Boops, pee in the cup, came back. I was sitting on my phone talking to my then friend at the time. You know, we just talking, I was just trying to tell her the pain and everything. And then my nurse came to me. She was like, no, first, I heard on the side, my doctor said to the nurse, well, this is weird. My nurse was like, what? And then I literally heard the whole conversation. She was like, didn't she say that she was on birth control? The nurse was like, yes. Doctor said, well, she's pregnant. At that time, it's not only me that's in the room. It was a room with a whole bunch of curtains. I'm thinking that somebody else is in the room or whatever, right? Then now the lady came in the room and she was like, Miss Williams. I was like, yes. Right? She was like, you know you're pregnant. I was like, huh? She was like, you're pregnant. I was like, no, I'm not. Check again. She was like, no, you're pregnant. At that moment, tears just started flowing down my face. I could not stop crying. The moment my blood pressure went up, immediately, when I say the machine was going off, my pressure just said flew right up. The nurse was like, calm down, stop crying. We gotta check and see why you're bleeding. We gotta call OBGYN for an emergency. So I come over and I was like, babe, you gotta come right now because I'm pregnant. I was like, I can't be pregnant. I shouldn't be pregnant. I have birth control in. I can't be pregnant. He was like, it's okay, babe. You're gonna be fine. It's okay. You're gonna be okay. I was like, no, babe. I can't be pregnant. No. My mama's gonna kill me. At that moment, I was like, my mama's gonna kill me. But he was like, babe, it's okay. It's okay. You're okay. Then I called my cousin. Crying my eyes out. I was like, Lacey, I'm pregnant. I can't be pregnant. I was just crying. I couldn't stop crying because I was in so much shock. Then now, I eventually calmed down. My cousin eventually calmed me down. Right? And then my nurse came to me. She was like, we're going to have to do an ultrasound to see what's going on. So when she did the ultrasound, they took me to the room or whatever to do the ultrasound or whatever. And then I'm in there. I'm talking to her. I was like, hey, is everything okay? Like, is the baby okay? The lady's nice. I was like, hey, what's going on? She's like, I can't give you that type of information. I was like, well, it's my body. What is going on? She had this little look on her face. I can't even explain the look. I can just remember how the look was. But at that point, I knew something was wrong. Right? So I just went back to the room or whatever. Then the doctor then came in there, and my doctor now, the one that was going to do all the surgery or whatever, she came in there and she checked everything. She was like, I have some good news and I have some bad news. And I was like, okay, well, give me the good news first. She was like, well, the good news is you're pregnant. I was like, okay. And I was like, what's the bad news? She was like, the bad news is you're bleeding from the inside and you cannot keep this baby. So I, huh? She was like, yeah, you have been bleeding from the inside. You have nothing but blood inside of your pelvic area. Like, your whole pelvic area is filled with blood. And you're so close to not being here anymore. At that moment, I knew that it was serious. And I could not stop crying. I went in shocked again. And it was just over. They finally calmed me down again. I went into the room. I called my mom and I was like, because it was like, we have to do emergency surgery on you now. I only had an hour, meaning they only had an hour to make sure that my insurance approved it and to make sure that they had an operation room to do this surgery. And I only had an hour to call my loved ones and let them know that their child that has never had a procedure before in her life has to go and get the surgery done. Call my mom, I explained everything to her, whatever. Call my cousin, I called David. You know, I told David to keep in touch with my mom and everything because I was not going to have my phone. So when I went into the room, the anesthesia doctor came in, the surgical doctor came in, and they were talking to me. They were like, hey, have you ever had anesthesia before? I was like, no, I've never had no type of surgery before. I've been a healthy female. They explained to me, they were like, well, we have to get the surgery going because you're not going to survive if you continue sitting down bleeding from the inside. And they kept on saying, I am so surprised that you did not faint, you did not pass out, because your whole pelvic is nothing but blood, which is not supposed to be like that. So, and then they explained to me that my tube was busted, meaning the baby was growing and it busted my tube. And at that moment I was just crying. Because I kept on asking God, like, why why me? Why precious little me? Like, why me? So we went and did the surgery. Apparently, while they were doing my surgery, I caught a seizure. While they were doing the surgery, which was scary. I wouldn't wake. Well, it's not I wouldn't. I could not wake up from the anesthesia because I told them to give me so much because I never had to do a surgery before, and I couldn't wake up. It had to take 7 doctors to wake me up, and it was unfreaking believable. I don't remember anything. The only thing I do remember is after they put the thing over my nose, I went night night. Like, I don't remember dreaming. I don't remember what my dream was about. I don't remember anything at all during the surgery. After my surgery, my doctor then came into the room, and she was talking to me, and she said, well, I was 14 weeks pregnant at the time, which is like 3 months, 3.5 months, like 3.5 months pregnant. And she told me the due date, it was September 17th, and it was crazy. She told me the day that, you know, I conceived, which I explained to y'all at the first part, it was Christmas Day. It was just a crazy day, and that was on March 29th. I will never forget that day. I got discharged out of the hospital on March 29th because everything happened so early in the morning. I got discharged that same day. David came and picked me up. They gave me oxycodone or something like that to sleep for the pain. And David came and he got me, and we came home. I have 3 holes. I have a hole on my left side, hole on my right side, and I have a hole in my belly button. It's my left tube that they took out, so now I'm only operating with 1 tube for a baby. I cried when I came home because it was just, everything happened so fast. I went from being so healthy to not being healthy. They did take out the IUD. It shifted while me and my partner were doing what we were doing. It shifted, and that's how I ended up pregnant, which was very rare, very, very, very rare. But it happened. 2021, a lot happened. I do have another story time that I want to tell you guys, but that video is going to be for next week. I'm going to film that video for next week. But it was a scary moment. March 29th was a very scary moment for me. It really was. It opened my eyes. It opened my partner's eyes. We're very much more careful now. I told my doctor and my OBGYN that I never want to do birth control ever again. It's not because of what happened. It's just because too many things happened to my body while I was in birth control. My face was breaking out. I was gaining weight non-stop. I wasn't seeing my period like I was supposed to. But even though I even wasn't seeing my period before that, it was just too much that was going on with birth control that I just don't want to be in birth control again. I just do safe sex. But yeah, that's the story of my ectopic pregnancy. I blame myself sometimes, but I can't really blame myself because I didn't know. But it happened. I'm not glad that it happened, but it happened. And the only thing I can do is learn from here. Right now, I am not on birth control. We are still trying for, you know, a baby. Hopefully God answers our prayers this year. And that is my story on my ectopic pregnancy. I did not make this video to scare anyone about birth control. I did not make this video to have anyone feel sorry for me. I did not make this video for clout. I made this video because this is part of my healing process. This is part of my journey. And I needed to get it off my chest. I needed to get it off my chest. So Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. If you like this video, please give this video a thumbs up. And please don't forget to click the little dingy bell. Really. Don't forget to click the bell to get notifications on when I post. And thank you guys for watching this video today. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.